Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, good whatever time of day it is for you. Good day. Welcome to the D&D Sunday stream, where we're already joined today by Cranky Pants,
What's up?
Mystic Ren,
Hello.
and Sorelia.
Hey.
We are down a few members of the group, so we are not going to be doing our regular Out of the Abyss campaign that we were planning on. Instead, we're going to do a cogent one-shot. So, wait. Okay, yeah, the audio levels look fine. Sorry, I just want to make sure you guys are being heard. So, just kind of coming up with this off the seat of my pants. Everybody in this crew, they're going to be officers in a fantasy-style military force. And right now, they're kind of thinking up with their own characters to create, and Cranky Pants wants to start rolling up disabling characteristics. Oh, excuse me. So, let's see here. Let me bring up the... Wait, I'm trying to blank out Caramel. Caramel's not here, and I'm trying to find her image to blank it out. Where's... Wait, did I name it Caramel? Or did I name it Yeah, I named it Rosalind. Okay, there we go. So, I am looking for the disabling characteristic list. And thank you for the follow! WLBR35, welcome to the crew. So, Cranky Pants, let me know when you're ready to row.
I'm ready to roll.
Okay, roll a d20. You are not in Roll20, are you?
No.
You guys go ahead and still launch the Out of the Abyss campaign. That way we can just use the Roll20 dice.
Okay.
On my way. And I'm there.
Now that I think about it, is there a dice rolling bot we could add to the Discord?
I think so, yeah, there are actual D&D bots.
Yeah, I'm going to have to look into that after the stream. Okay, so Cranky Pants rolled a 2. Cranky, you have rolled up the Feeble disabling characteristic.
Ah, fuck.
So you get a -1 to all strength-based skill checks. So you don't get a -1 to strength, but whenever you use a skill that uses strength, you get a -1.
I'm so lucky that I went with like a stealth infiltrating unit.
Okay, quick question before we continue. Does you sometimes give races a plus or a minus in attributes as a feature of the race?
What race do you want to play?
A goblin.
For a goblin, I'll go ahead and give you +1 to reflex, but -1 to strength.
I want to play an air Ganasai. It makes sense, trust me.
Okay, you are playing an
And how
air Ganasai. I'll give you the same things I just gave Sorelia. +1 to your reflex, -1 to your strength.
And it was 2 points you could add on any attribute, right?
Correct. But you cannot go over 2.
But I can go over 2 in an attribute. Fair.
You know, Cranky Pants, you need to come up with a role-playing reason why your character is feeble. Like, this isn't like feeble as in like you just didn't lift weights growing up. Like, this is like something happened to you. Like, you were sick or something, like that just made your body so weak. Like, you were malnourished. It might just be genetics. It might be a result of an injury.
I was thinking like just an injury while in the field.
Okay, that works. You're infiltrator, like, so you're a scout, you're out scouting and had an accident and your body wasn't able to recover from that. Now, Rin, I just saw you rolled a d20. Is that for your disabling characteristic?
Yeah.
All right, a 19. Impressionable. So it's really easy for people to convince you to do things. You cannot apply your base 3d6 to perception rolls against persuasion checks.
Okay.
So that makes you a very good soldier. You do what you're told.
Yeah.
Basically.
So I get one more. I'm gonna add it to it.
Now, I will allow you guys to roll up a second disabling characteristic if you like, but no more than 2.
How many skill points do you have as a standard?
8.
And you get an additional 2 points for taking and disabling.
Yes. And if you put a point into your intelligence, it gives you an extra 3 points. Okay, Cerelia.
I'm gonna roll up another one.
Okay, real quick, Cerelia just rolled up 10. Oh, god damn, not this one again.
Wait, if you get a disabling characteristic, is it 1 extra point?
No,
Two.
if you roll randomly, it's 2. It's only 1 if you pick it. Now, Cerelia, you just rolled over emotional. We've gone through this so many times doing these one-shots.
Yeah.
Okay, so we gotta pick. Do you have an anger problem? Are you hysterical? Do you freeze when with high stress situations? I'm gonna roll a d4 and see what this is. You are incapable of taking criticism. Like, negative criticism kind of cripples you. Like, emotionally.
Damn, Coco, that hit way too hard.
I didn't mean to make it personal. I'm sorry. I didn't realize it.
Nah, it's fine, it's fine.
Okay, Cranky Pants, you just rolled a 9.
Mhm.
Oh, this is going to be... I don't know how well this is going to work for a scout. You just rolled a paranoid. Or paranoia. Now, this doesn't mean you're just paranoid about everything. This could be about a very specific thing. Now, what specific thing can you be overly paranoid about?
When it's too quiet.
This has to be a disabling characteristic. So let me see.
Well, when you're trying to infiltrate and you have to be quiet, it will be quiet eventually, and you're like, meh. Like in the dead of night, everything is silent. You also need to be silent, but paranoid is not going to help you.
Okay. Actually, I think I got it. You guys are part of the same military group. You are paranoid at the idea that there might actually be a spy within your military force, and they are slowly corrupting the higher ups for the enemy. So you don't know who to trust.
Cerelia is the spy.
Cerelia's the alien.
Why is it always me?
Why not?
Alright, so Rin, do you want to roll the second one?
No, thank you.
Okay, Cerelia, do you want to roll a second one?
Indeed I do.
Go for it. 15. Addiction. You just rolled up an addiction.
It's not as bad as it was with me with coffee. That was way too accurate. That really hit home.
Alright, well, this addiction, let's see. Addiction can include things like sex, drugs, specific foods, or even murder.
Oh god, a murderous goblin.
I really want to say World War II chocolate.
He is a goblin in a military force. Your addiction...
Is tanker chocolate. Trust me.
No, because I don't know if that's going to apply in this campaign. It has to be a disabling characteristic that's going to apply.
Do you know what tanker chocolate is?
Okay, what is tankard chocolate?
It was basically chocolate with meth in it. That they gave to Panzer infantry. To keep them awake.
That's very pragmatic.
Don't ask me how I know this.
You know, one person tells another person, that person tells another. I get it. You are addicted to the scent of blood.
It isn't always eating something, or else I would have said ass.
This is a family show, Cranky Pants.
No, it's not.
We don't need goblins go nose deep into people's cracks.
By the way, Coco, what would be my well race bonus be if I'm deciding to go for a Kenko?
You want to go for a Kenku?
Mhm.
Since you can't, like, you can only mimic speech.
Mhm.
Let's see. Do you have like I forget. Do Kenkus actually have fingers?
Yes.
Okay. Since you can only mimic speech, I think it'll be disabling for you in conversations. So I would give you a penalty, like a 1-point penalty to persuasion checks, but I'll give you a 1-point bonus to deception checks.
Okay.
You know, let me go ahead and turn this on so people can actually see what's going on. Where is that button? There we go.
I'm quickly gonna double check. Do Kenkus have fingers?
Yeah, because I wasn't sure like if it was just like wings.
Oh
But
no,
they-
they don't
but-
have wings. Those are taken away from them.
Well, I know that they don't have the ability to fly. I didn't know if they still had wings, but they just were unable to use them.
Well, the wings were turned into arms.
Okay. It's been a while since I checked out the history in the Kenku. Alright, so, are you guys still working on your characters? You need help with anything?
Um,
Also, try to decide, like, what role do you play in this military unit?
Sniper.
Alright then. Coco, how many was it you could put in combat proficiencies and vocations?
Vocations you could go up to 4, but in combat you can only go 2.
Okay.
So who's complete or very close to complete in the character sheet?
I'm done.
No idea.
Okay, Rin, go ahead and tell us about your character.
Okay, my character's name is 10K. Don't laugh, Frankie, I swear to God. He is 26. He's an arrogant SI, like, you know, medium type-ish. He's a bit feeble. He grew up with his dad on, like, isolated part of the land. His dad was a former army, lieutenant, and so basically his entire childhood was training, boot camp, like, getting ready for war. So his belief is war is life, we must win. His goals and aspirations are the highest kill count ever. I'm not self-projecting here. This is just my character. It's not me at all.
Mm-hmm.
It's not me at all. Like, random vocations are cooking, mending, and tinkering. And combat ones, I thought, I have no idea if this is allowed, but true aim, to help with aim, shooting in general, and air manipulation, you know, to make a bullet that's kind of want to go the other way, go back the right way, kind of feel.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
so far I got.
Alright, so like for your combat proficiency, you said true aim and shooting?
Yeah, I don't know. If,
Yeah, just make that
if
just make
no-
that one thing. Your combat proficiency is I assume like long range rifles is what you're going
Yeah.
for. So
Mhm.
let's see, what kind of rifles do they have in the weapon list here? Combat, weapon modifiers.
I have no idea
Yeah,
of those
yeah.
modifiers.
Yeah, just put rifles. You're proficient with rifles.
Okay. Okay, then I'm gonna replace the other one with your regular short sword proficiency. And, you know, air manipulation. Because he is a arrogant SI, I figured, yeah, you know.
That works.
In his inventory, he doesn't have a lot because he's very basic. He just has a lighter and some matches, a small pocket knife, a cloak, John Cena like camouflaged. God, that's cool. Something along the lines of a sniper rifle or like a long range rifle, something like that. Fuck knows. Just calling it a sniper rifle because that's how I remember it. Oh,
That
and
works.
a short sword.
And a short sword.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think they will have handguns, but I think they will have pistols.
Yeah, you could have a handgun or a pistol if you like.
Okay. Pistol. I have no idea how to spell that, but that's fine. So yeah, that's me.
Okay, Cyrillia, are you still working on yours?
I think I'm done.
Okay, tell us about your character.
Alright then. My character is a goblin. He is quite scrawny body-wise, so he's not too big. He is 3 feet 3, over emotional, and addicted to the scent of blood. He is usually trying to be well hidden before and stealthy rather than just straightforward attacking.
That does not sound like you at all. Sorry. I'm sorry.
And yeah, his old skill as or rather old job before this was a thief.
Oh, that sounds so cute.
And his name is Is.
Ist?
No, Is. I Is.
I ist. Oh, is.
That's not gonna be confusing at all.
I know, that is exactly why I did it. That is a legit goblin-esque name.
Oh, okay. So we got Ren playing Ergonasi called 10K, and Cyrillia playing Goblin called Is. Cranky Pants, are you ready? What do you need help with?
Everything Gojin is fucking weird to me.
Okay, so you have 2 attribute points.
I have those, but I'm more looking at like vocations, proficiency, combat related, history, beliefs, all those things.
Okay, for this short one-shot, don't worry really too much about the history, beliefs, or morality. Like you could put stuff in there, but if it's confusing you, we could just forget it for now.
Okay, that's a big cost, right?
Alright, so vocations, that's pretty much any kind of like jobs or like technical skills you might have. Like, were you a scholar? Do you like, like study books and stuff? Were you a mechanic? Do you know how to work with machinery? Were you a chef or a cook at some point, so you know how to handle food and cook it and know about ingredients? Those are your vocations. Yeah, is what an option?
Thief.
Yeah, thieving, robber, burglar, those work as vocations. And the way vocations work as assist skills, or any skill could be an assist skill really, is when you try to use a skill, whether it's combat or one of your regular skills. So let's say you want to use stealth. You want to say, well, I want to assist that with my thief vocation. What we do is like, okay, the basic challenge rating is going to be a 3. You roll using whatever points you put in your thieving skill. Every success you get over a 3 counts as an automatic success when you later roll your stealth check.
And how many points can I put in this vocation?
4 max. But if you decide to use that as an assist, and if you get under a 3, every failure under a 3 counts as 1 less dice you roll when you do your stealth check. So there's a little bit of a gamble there.
Yeah, but Coco, I'm asked how many am I allowed to put in it? You say a maximum of 4, but how many am I allowed?
You mean how many vocations you're allowed?
Yeah, how many points in the vocation?
Yeah, 4 points.
Okay.
4 and 4.
Now remember, every time you roll for anything, you get your base 3 dice.
Mhm.
And then you add whatever points you have in that skill.
Hmm.
So if you put 4 points in thievery, whenever you try to use that as an assist, you're rolling 7 dice. And if I say, let's say, well, for this particular task, it'll make sense to add your reflex points to it. Since reflex is going to be related, I'll let you add a dice for each reflex point you have.
Okay.
So with Kojin, like, there's a way, like, if you can make it make sense, or you can convince me that some way can make sense, I could add or subtract dice on your rolls based on your skills and stats. Right. What else you need help with?
Proficiency is combat applicable?
Oh, your combat stuff, that's just your what weapons you know how to use. It doesn't have to be like one specific weapon, it could be a group of weapons.
Small blades.
Okay, small blades, that works. Now for this, you can only put a maximum of 2 points.
What is that tapping I'm hearing?
I got no idea.
It's me, I'm sorry.
What are you doing, Ren?
I'm writing down my stuff. But I'm on my iPad because my parents were supposed to be leaving to go somewhere tonight, but my dad is feeling sick, so they're staying in. Yay! So I'm stuck in my room.
Alright, so the tapping is your fingers slamming your pad.
Yeah, it's my pen.
Okay. Okay, we have 1 destiny points.
Do you know what a destiny point does?
Was that not like a reroll?
Kind of. You know what? I'll give you guys 2 destiny points. If
Ooh, how generous.
if you use a destiny point before you roll, you give yourself advantage. Which means normally when you roll your dice, you only roll a 6-sided dice. A 4 or higher is a success. But if you get advantage, a 3 or higher is a success. If you decide to use your destiny dice after you roll, you just give yourself 1 automatic success. Now, when I decide as the game master to roll for destiny to see like if a situation is going to be good or bad for you guys, that's pretty much the high or low roll. One of you guys could spend a destiny point to make me re-roll that.
Interesting.
Alright, so Cranky, you ready to tell us about your character?
It's an 4-foot-2 Kenku called Rattle.
Rattle?
Rattle.
Can you spell that?
Rattle.
Oh, Rattle. Gotcha.
Yeah, because Kenkus have names most of the times of the first noise they mimic. Who was in the past a thief and an assassin for hire, but through events decided to turn and leave and start putting his skills for good use, so he went into the military. And he went into infantry and intelligence recovery.
And you essentially became the infiltrator of the group.
Mhm.
And at some point on one of your missions, you were injured in a way that you never really recovered from.
I have a bad knee.
Alright.
Makes coaching difficult.
Well, that's just old age doing it.
Oh, no, that's only the right knee, especially when it rains.
You can
Yeah.
tell it. That it's raining.
I was like,
You know, I'm only 26, but I relate to this. I don't know what that's about.
Same. Fucking feel it on my knee when it rains. Fucking hell.
did you guys ever see that YouTube video I put in the media, which is your back is gonna hurt from now on, and you're not gonna know why. It's just
Like
pretty
what?
much like a kid being like what's the word like he's becoming an adult, and it's like somebody else just giving him
Oh, yeah.
the information like, okay, now that you're becoming an adult, your back's just gonna hurt from now on, and you don't know why, and you're just gonna always feel tired. And the guy's like, well, I'll sleep more. No, that just make you feel more tired. Then I'll sleep less. No, that just gonna make you feel tired.
I hate how much I relate to that.
Oh yeah, and you can't run up the stairs on all fours anymore. Like, what? But it's so much faster. It's like, well, yeah, it is faster, but you just can't do it anymore.
Jokes on you, I still do it.
Now I want to try that out to see if I can still. do it.
You never ran on all fours up the stairs? It's so much fun.
I did, but I haven't in a while because I never had stairs in my apartments. But now I have stairs again, and now I really want to try it.
All right. So is everybody ready, or does anybody want to say anything else about their character or have any questions?
I am ready.
I'm as
Okay.
ready as I'm gonna be.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have the sniper, the infiltrator, and the goblin.
Mhm.
I don't know, like, what was your job in the group again, Sorelia?
Mascot.
I'm so sorry. That's
Thank you for the thank you for the follow.
I'm not entirely sure, to be honest.
Oh wait, the stackers are back.
I'm the filler.
Filler.
We're gonna need to do better than that. It's like,
I'm not sure. I don't know what my character would be. I would go infiltrate as well. But that's not possible. Since that's cranky.
that would be redundant.
Yeah.
What vocations do you have your character?
Thief. So, and my character is built to be stealthy and such, but can it be distraction?
What kind of weapons does the character use?
Usually a small dagger, but can as you can see, easily make distractions by sounds and such, yelling and such, distracting and hiding afterwards.
All right. So, Rin, I'm going to make
Yeah.
your character a sergeant, and you're going to be leading this group.
Oh, there.
Okay? And it's not just
Oh,
it's
shit,
not
my
just
internet went really bad for a second.
Oh, did you hear what I said?
Yeah, it's back now. Sorry.
Okay. So I think it makes the most sense that your character would be the sergeant, since you're the one you have the entire military history background.
Yeah. Okay.
And it's not just these two. In fact, you're going to have command of at least 8 other soldiers.
Booyah! I'm an important boy.
Now you're all okay. Let me bring up the very short notes I wrote up. You are all part of the Linkarda military. Now, Linkarda has actually been in I wouldn't actually say an all-out war, but there has been hostilities with a neighboring kingdom called Bohemin. And your allies, who are being somewhat neutral in the entire conflict. Let's see. Lizardio. They're kind of like in between, but they're trying to stay neutral.
Okay.
And you know that your your lords have been trying to convince them to get involved in this and help.
Mm-hmm.
Early this morning, Rin, let's see, what was it? Yeah, 10K. You are summoned by your lord into his quarters for a briefing.
Mm-hmm.
So you and your, let's see, you're the sergeant. Let's see, and your two private first classes, which is going to be Cranky and, I'm sorry, not Cranky. Rattle,
Rattle
and Is are summoned for a briefing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So this is before you actually go. So, what do you guys want to do this morning?
Breakfast.
Well, I'm my sergeant. What I was, right?
Yes, you're a sergeant.
Yeah, I'm a good fucking sergeant. So I cook for my crew, my team, and they're gonna love it, or they're not gonna get anything at all.
Okay, so Rado, you head into the mess hall and you already see Sergeant 10K, like this work in the kitchen.
Oh dear.
Okay, Is, what are you doing during this? Aurelia, that's you.
Wait, what?
Okay,
My character is.
Yeah,
Ist?
that's what he said.
yeah.
Oh, I
Yes.
didn't hear that. It sounded like it's Narnia.
Well, maybe if you didn't pick such a weird name. And hey, welcome to the stream, Atheist Coder. Hope you're having a good night or morning, whatever time of day it is for you. Good day.
So we're going into a place and the surgeon is cooking.
Okay, well,
cooking.
yeah, Rattle is going to the
Yes.
mess hall. 10K is cooking. What is doing?
Oh,
You don't need to go to the mess hall if you don't want to.
I'm going there. Just gonna see if there's any place to sit.
Okay.
I am quite small, to be honest.
Yeah, well, it's pretty easy for you to the rest of your unit is there. It's not just you two. It's like the other 8 faceless soldiers that are with you guys. They're all sitting there. Now, I'm curious as to what kind of reputation 10K's cooking has gained throughout the military here. So, Rin,
Yeah.
you took a cooking
Higher
vocation, right?
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll that up, and let's see how good or how bad your cooking is.
Okay, roll up. So
You get your 3 dice
that's-
plus how many points you put into your cooking.
1,
You get 4 dice.
4d6.
Yes.
I'm not bad.
You got 2 successes.
I
Okay.
have my good days and my bad days.
Okay, so 10K is under the assumption that, he's a great cook. Everybody loves his cooking. Rattle is... You two know better.
I put in a lot of heart.
I mean, you see that 10K loves to cook, and nobody has the heart to tell 10K that it's probably better to let somebody else cook, so you just kind of put up with it, but you don't look forward to the cooking.
Oh, no.
But 10K doesn't notice.
I know, but I do. And my heart breaks for the fucker.
I feel like.
How much time have I been spending with this?
We'll probably say about the past year.
So I have heard him talk plenty of times.
Mm-hmm.
Well, in that case, I will mimic his voice to say, "Our sergeant is a shit cook" out loud.
Why? I was actually about to actually say something.
Well, what did you want to say is...
Well, I was thinking my character would be. I've planned to make him blunt. So, but instead of saying it straightforward, he would still just say that the cooking tastes better than hay. But that's about it.
All right.
Still gonna
Okay.
still gonna mimic his voice to say that the sergeant is a shit cook.
Oh, all right, 10K. Give me a perception check. See.
What the fuck did I do to y'all?
Let's see if 10K hears any of this.
Okay, wait, perception. I don't have anything in there.
Okay, so then it's just a straight up 3 dice. The challenge rate I'm going to put on here is a 2. It is a little bit noisy in the kitchen while you're cooking with your stuff, so...
Ren, what is your attributes and all? Since you
Oh, that's
your
right.
attributes to perception.
That's right, you add all your attributes. So you should it should be 5 dice, actually. So go on and roll up 2 more.
Okay.
Okay, you only got 1 success. You do not hear the double voice of Is insulting your cooking.
Okay, good. Good, that would have hurt my feelings.
Interesting.
I do it again, but this time I make it sound like I'm screaming.
Oh, come on! You don't know I didn't hear you!
Okay, no, that's true. That is metagaming, Cranky. You didn't know
Yeah,
that...
but I didn't see her react.
I didn't say you didn't notice her react.
I'm quite clearly looking for a reaction.
Go ahead and give me an
Just trying to
insight.
stir the pot.
Go ahead and give me an insight check. Yeah, you're a troublemaker. Wait, now this will be not insight. Insight's not a thing here.
I was just about to say, like, where the fuck is insight?
No, this will also be a perception check. Perception also works as insight in this game.
Perception. Okay.
So there'll be whatever points you get in perception plus all your attributes plus 3 dice. So since you have at least 2 attribute points.
Yeah, plus that makes 5.
And did you put anything in perception?
Yes.
Okay, how many put in perception?
2.
Oh, you got 7 dice to roll. I'll say this is a challenge rating of 3.
Huzzah!
So, you rolled 70-20. It's supposed to be 76.
Oh.
I was wondering, like, how the hell did he get an 8 and a 12?
That's how good I am. I hear everything.
Okay, you got 1,
Even
2,
better.
3, 4, 5, 5. Okay, you definitely noticed that the sergeant did not hear.
So I say it louder and it's his voice.
All right, 10K. Give me a roll. This is just going to be...
Shit.
Well, it was only going to be a challenge rating of a 1. So with that, you already succeeded. But,
Oh,
okay, no.
but I... Yeah, okay.
Okay, give me a perception check to see, like, if you could tell that it actually is, or if it's Rattle impersonating Is.
It's a perfect impersonation.
Slash or...
Yeah, this is going to be, yeah, that's why it's going to be a challenge rating of a 3. You got to get 3 or higher. Wait,
1,
how do you get 7
3.
dice?
Fuck.
I thought you only have 5 dice for this.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm really confused. Hold on. No, wait. Slash. Or. And then 5D6. I pressed the wrong button because I'm not clever. I know
Oh
it is
my god.
That's a crit.
I'm quickly just sipping something off my drink, just looking away.
Okay, you hear the perfect impersonation of Is talking shit about your cooking, but at the tail end of the sentence, you kind of hear like the clip of a beak, like at the end of some of the words. So you could tell that that is Rattle, this trying to impersonate Is doing this.
Can I quickly pretend that I'm just eating? So that maybe is the reason of the clicking noise.
You don't have any. Well, you don't have the food yet. It's like
Fuck.
10K still working on the food. You can still pretend you're eating like nothing if you want.
Num 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 num. Wonderful. Num num num.
Okay. So,
Just pretending to eat the air.
all right.
Yeah.
So 10K, you're just got done cooking. You heard Rattle say this. What was it you said? Like, I heard you saying something before we interrupted you. Ren.
Oh, shit. What? Sorry.
Yeah, you remember, you're 10K.
Yeah.
Okay, so you just got done cooking. You heard Rattle say this. And you were saying something before we interrupted you, so what was that?
I don't know. But I know what I'm gonna do to him. That's for sure.
Okay, well, you see the rest of your squad looking as what you had assumed were eager for your cooking. So what do? Your food's ready.
Well, I take a big bowl of the food. I make sure it's steaming hot. I put on a big ass smile. I take a bite. I walk over to. Fuck, what was his name again? Rattle?
Rattle.
Yeah, I walk over to Rattle. I put my hand on his shoulder and say, "It's okay. Thank you for your honest opinion. Here's your food. I hope you can at least enjoy it a little bit." And I dunk it out over his head, pumping the bowl on top of his head. Thank you very much. That's all you're getting to eat today and tomorrow, so make sure you don't waste anything that's stuck in your feathers. And then I just walk away. Thank you.
I just started eating it.
Wow.
I think we know why nobody else has said anything about his food.
Look, this is. I've always wanted to do that to a person who was bitching about my food. So yeah, I'm like living the dream.
I'm just started picking the food out of my feathers and start eating it. I've been living on the streets. I'm used to it.
Yeah, that's all you're getting for 2 days. That's like 6 rations you just wasted on yourself.
Alright, well,
Pretty sure there will be some berry bushes outside.
you could assume that.
Also
You can
cow
assume
dung.
you're not poisonous.
Alright.
If you keep it up, you'll be eating bullets.
Oh, damn.
Don't diss my cooking!
I love that reaction so much better. Alright, the rest of the soldiers, yes, completely silent, and they ate the food. What are you doing? Are you just eating, or are you going to say something?
I am eating the food, but at the same time, I'm looking over at Crank's character. Just your feathers got dirty.
I'm just still
You
just
should
picking
clean them.
food. I'm still just picking food out of my feathers and just eating it.
Alright. So, you guys have breakfast. I don't know, what was it that you were cooking, Rin? Did you already have an idea in your head on what you were cooking? I just
Yeah,
want to
it's
know
just
what
like-
Rattle's going to be smelling like now.
Oh, he will be smelling
Walter
like...
assume that I don't take a shower.
Bold to assume that you will get allowed to take a shower by your superior.
Walter assume that I won't sneak off to a river.
Bold of you to assume that won't be disregarding a direct order, which can and will result in punishment by death. I don't fuck around.
Well, you did say that I'm not allowed to shower. You never said anything about a river.
Now, you are in the military and she is your superior officer.
I have way too much fun being a superior officer.
Although, death for insubordination on the shower, that's harsh. You could definitely threaten that. I don't know. Well, but you know, hey, we'll cross that bridge if we ever get there. Okay, so what was it that you were cooking, Rin? We never actually got to know what you were cooking.
I was making like because it was breakfast, some porridge with some eggs, some sausages, and stuff like that.
Actually, sounds pretty good.
Yeah, I kind of want that right now. I just had pizza, for fuck's sake.
I had a meatloaf with mashed potatoes and collard greens.
For breakfast?
No, for brunch. That's why I was late to the stream. That's what I was cooking.
Yeah, but that sounds so good, though.
It is.
I want it.
Well, it was the last Blue Apron meal we had, and we get a new box today, so I wanted to cook it up before we get the new box. Okay. So after you guys have your meal, you are summoned to your lord's quarters.
Mm-hmm.
I assume you're going to go there right away after you eat?
Well, yeah. I take those
I know.
with me.
Is going to follow orders.
Good, that's smart. don't want to be eating bullets.
I don't know what I did making Ren the leader.
I don't want to
You
end
give
up
me
missing.
power.
Okay, Rado, I assume you're following 10K?
Yes, I am.
Begrudgingly, yes.
Okay, now, just so you know, Ren, this is how I'm pronouncing your name. Just 10 and K.
Yeah.
Or is it spelled a weird way?
No, just a 10 and a K.
I know the reference.
This feels like an inside joke I'm not privy to.
It's from it's from
Come on.
it's from one of my favorite TV shows. Okay, I really love the guy. I've drawn him with a sniper rifle so many times.
Have you ever seen Z Nation?
I know of it, but I don't think I've ever seen it.
It's good, and he's in it, and that makes the whole show so much better. Especially when he has like the bags under his eyes, like just woo, mama, call me daddy too. Okay, never mind.
Calm down. Come on.
I just love sleepy men.
He has a really unique face, and that just tickles my balls. I'm so sorry.
Wait, what? Excuse me?
That was all worth the crankest reaction.
Alright, thank you for joining the stream, everybody. I think we are done today. I don't think we're gonna be able to top that.
Did somebody clip that? I forgot what I said already.
Alright. Is that you calm down now, Ren? You okay?
No, but I've managed.
Okay. Okay. You enter the Lord's quarters, and he already has. Well, he has his own. Stop that.
I can't.
Come on, woman, behave.
Oh, okay. I'm okay. Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
No, you're not.
All right. You enter the Lord's quarters, and there are already like 4 of his own personal guard in there with him, and he asks you to stand before him on the other side of his desk. Say 10K.
Yes, sir.
You know of the situation we have with what's the name of the with Bohemian, and you know that we
Yes,
have been in
sir.
talks with Lizadio. We have received reports that there is a large group of bandits that have been harassing both Lizario and our own forces that have been trying to scout in the forest regions in between.
Mm-hmm.
Coco,
Yes.
quick question.
Yes,
You said he's a general, right?
I said a lord, but yeah, we'll say
Okay.
like he has like a general ranking.
Does he have those medals that are visible that you can attach and detach?
Oh, good God. You're gonna steal something.
Yeah, he has a whole bunch of those medals on his left breast.
Is attempting to stealthily sneak towards him.
He really is gonna be biting bullets by the end of this episode.
All right. Okay. He is behind his desk, but you can try to sneak towards him. So
Am I seeing this?
I'm going to just so there's no misunderstanding. When you entered his quarters, he did have 4 of his bodyguards in there with him. They are on like in each corner of the room. The Lord is behind his desk, and you're all standing before the desk. So you want to sneak around the desk and get to the Lord.
Indeed.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a stealth check. Let it be known that I don't stop my players from attempting to do what they want to do.
Yes.
That is a 5.
Okay. You crush on both 10K and Rattle. This kind of they don't notice you. Actually, if you guys want to, go ahead and give me perception checks. You know what? I shouldn't automatically assume that. You guys should do perception checks yourselves.
Okay. Perception that is.
Flash R.
Wait, I had
Don't
7.
you dare notice me.
You need to get a 5 or higher to notice this.
Nope.
Ren, you do not notice. Cranky, you get 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, you do not notice.
So close.
Do I notice that he's gone suddenly?
No, you are actually so focused on what the Lord is saying right now that you don't really notice that beside you is this. He kind of Skyrim crouched down and he's trying to sneak around the desk.
May I use that paranoid thing? That I constantly keep I'm making sure that I can see everybody because I trust nobody.
That's more of a role-playing thing. I mean, you could still be paranoid, but at this point, like, you already failed your check, so we gotta play that out.
Ah, fuck.
All right. It's when you try to get around the desk, one of the bodyguards rushes towards you, and he doesn't exactly tackle you, but he does grab you. Now, here's the thing: even though you did roll really well, they were looking right at you.
I know.
The only ones
I
who
actually-
I'm just saying, doesn't matter how good you roll, you don't vanish from sight. They were looking right at you, so they're gonna spot you. So from their perspective, they saw the goblin walk in with these two. He crouched down and started trying to walk around the desk. So one of them rushes towards you and grabs you.
Is just trying to make a very, very bad excuse.
Well, what are you trying to say?
Hey, let me down. I just wanted to pet him. Just wanted to give him a pat. Maybe a hug.
Okay, do we see this?
Yeah, you definitely see this now.
Can I say in a low voice just to the Lord, like, just smack him?
I just nod along to what.
Wait,
Right,
can I see if that actually is able to deceive him?
Well, but
You have low standards for our Lord.
go ahead, roll your deception. Okay, so you got 3.
3.
Let's see. Did it for no wait, it'll be 5d6.
Please let me say that works. That almost worked.
They also got a 3. They don't know what you were doing. They don't believe that you wanted to pet the Lord of the military. The guy escorts you outside of the quarters. The Lord, we never gave him a name, did we? We'll call him,
Lord Cereal Crunchyroll.
we'll call him Lord Cogent.
Nah, Lord Crunchyroll.
He turns to you, 10K. It's like, I expect better discipline out of your soldiers. I'm very disappointed.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
W-
Don't worry, sir. I will make sure to discipline him properly the moment we get back to the barracks.
Somebody's got 8 bullets.
I'm still your boss, fucker.
The Lord does give you the stink eye when you speak out of turn, Rattle.
Eh.
It's like, and he turns back to you, 10K. He's like, I expect everybody to be disciplined within my military. This is unacceptable. Now,
I'm not gonna be mean. Nah, it's not.
now for the reason I've called you in here. With the aggressions from this group of bandits, we don't know the number, but we do know it's great. How would you assume we should handle the situation?
It's a tricky situation indeed. I suggest you let my team of infiltrants try to infiltrate the surrounding area. And maybe their group itself to see what their plans are. And if it turns out that you're right, sir, then we can take action before anything happens by disposing of the threat from the inside out.
So you are saying that you want to infiltrate this bandit army.
Yes, sir. Half. I will let half of my team infiltrate, and the other half will be in the surrounding area, ready to pull the trigger.
And how would you be able to contact us from the inside?
Magic mushrooms.
Tell me about these magic mushrooms you have.
Aren't there like stones that are basically like walkie-talkies in D&D?
Ascendant stones.
Yeah.
I was thinking something like that, yeah.
Okay, well, go ahead. Say you want to use ascendant stones.
I would like to use sending stones, the thing that he just said, in order to keep in contact with my team.
Now, this would be very dangerous. If you're caught with ascendant stones, I would assume that they would execute you right away.
That's a risk they are willing to take.
Wait, what?
I'm so sorry, I'm way too much fun with this.
Alright, go ahead and give me a persuasion check.
Oh, wait, let me first check
To see... Okay, how high is your persuasion?
Persuasion. It's a 1 plus 3, so 4 dice, right?
Yeah, do you have any points in intelligence?
Yeah, 1.
So then you get 5 dice. The check on this is going to be a 2.
Okay. Slash R 5d6. 1, 2.
2 on the dot. It's like, okay, I accept your mission. Go ahead and prepare. We go to the barracks, not the barracks.
Armory?
Yeah, go to the armory, get what you need, and select your group.
I'm gonna
Yes,
take
sir.
a shower.
You're not taking a shower.
And he dismisses you from his quarters.
Thank you. No, Rattle,
Okay.
you are not allowed to take a shower. You're going to be infiltrating bandits you have to smell. So be glad.
Yeah, but I'm not supposed to smell like a fucking English breakfast.
Well, there's some horse shit over there. Go roll in it.
No. Depending on what kind of
Can
place
I
it
hear
is.
all this? Coco,
Oh,
do I
okay.
hear all this?
Okay, while Rattle and 10K are arguing, you have been dropped very roughly on the ground by the guard that escorted you out. And he's just been standing before you, making sure you can't get back in. And then you notice these two come out and they're just kind of like screaming at each other.
To resume the screaming.
Can
Depending on the place, I need to smell a certain way.
I attempt something?
Attempt whatever you like.
Alright then, the guard is still looking at me, right?
Mm-hmm.
I will try with acrobatics to see if I can
Crazy,
you-
hold it in.
climb the guard and jump onto the shoulders of the crow guy.
His name is Rattle. At least
Rattle.
his name.
Wait, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna jump on your shoulders.
Okay, we're gonna consider this a combat check.
A combat check? Why combat? It's just a simple...
Well, because he's going to try, he's not going to let you do it. He's going to fight back against it. So
Oh, true.
so go ahead and use go ahead and roll up your acrobatics, and I'm going to roll his combat. But this is going to be a barehanded for him. Okay, let's see. He got 1.
Definitely better.
You only got 1 success. He got 2 successes.
Yes.
Wah, wah.
Oh, all right. Oof. Why did I put you guys in a military force?
Good question.
So, Rattle, 10k. While you two are barking back and forth over taking a bath or not, you notice, like, not too far from you is leaps towards the one of the general's bodyguards, and the bodyguard just like hammers him down to the ground.
Ouch.
That's some great role playing.
I look over and I continue yelling at 10k.
The guard does yell down at you, is saying, "This is insubordination. If you don't, if you try anything like this again, you'll be held for court-martial."
I didn't do anything.
Yeah, she did.
I
So
didn't.
back about that shower.
What can I do? I jumped. It wasn't my fault. You were in the way.
I'm
Just
wondering why he's in the
check
army.
them.
I'm legit wondering why his character is in the army.
Yeah.
Well, I told you guys straight from the beginning what we're going to be doing. It's up to you to try to come up with the reasons. So 10k, you see one of your soldiers gets pretty much punished, slammed down by the guard and threatened with a court-martial. Do you know what a court-martial is?
I do.
Okay, I'm not sure if the term carries over overseas, or is that just a U.S. term or whatever, you know?
Well, I know it from Hornblower, the mini TV series.
Never seen that.
I was addicted to it. It's amazing. It's still amazing. But yeah, I know what the term is, court martial. It's basically, for those viewers who do not know it, when you are insubordinating as someone in the army, court martial is basically you go to court, except the punishment is way higher than for something else. Like nowadays, insubordination court martials don't really happen much, but in the olden days, you would probably die. Yeah, pretty sure.
Well, the thing is with court martials, like as opposed to courts, and like it doesn't happen too often now, but you're right, it is extremely harsh. It is one of the worst things that could happen to you if you're in the military. Plus, you are assumed guilty until proven innocent, as opposed to in regular court cases where you're assumed innocent until proven guilty. So it's a lot harder to get out of a court-martial than it is out of a regular court.
Okay, so basically, just because I wanted to play a goblin that's hard to control yet follows orders from specifically 10k.
No. Here's the thing with like, I'm not trying to punish you for your characters earlier. That's not my intention.
I know, but his actions.
But so you are part of a military, and militaries, they're very big on discipline and order. Your actions is you did approach the head commanding officer of the entire military force without permission. You are, while seemingly assaulting, I know you weren't planning on assaulting, but you were going to put your hands on one of his own personal bodyguard. They're not going to look kindly upon those actions.
No, that's a big no-no.
Okay, when you say it like that, I can definitely see what you're saying.
I mean, like, these are bad actions to do to just like any regular person on the street. But when you're doing it to somebody that's, one, your boss's boss's boss, and two, is part of the military, it gets way worse.
Yeah, not a smart idea.
Okay, so now you understand the situation you're in.
It's like you don't go to the king and kick him between the balls and expect nothing to happen.
And also remember, like, for both you and Rattle, it's like all your actions does reflect on 10k.
Yeah.
So 10k.
Yeah, why do you think I'm only shitting on 10k?
Yeah, and then keep in mind that since everything does reflect on 10k, whatever 10 like if 10k is harsh on you, it's because of those actions.
Yeah.
All right, so let's bring it back down. Rattle is arguing with 10k over a bath. Is just got slammed down to the ground by the officer and is threatened with a court martial if he continues. 10k, you do witness all of this. Now proceed, everyone.
I rush over there, trying to diffuse the situation a little bit, even though I know my fucking guy was in the wrong. Always the fucking case. I asked the guard to release him into my custody, and I say that I will discipline him and will make sure nothing like this will ever happen again. And if so, then he should do as he is threatening to do. I don't know. Gotta give him a bone or something.
Right now, the guard, like technically by his rank, he does not outrank you, but he does work for, you know, like I said, your boss's boss's boss.
Yeah.
So he can't really give you any orders, but he does kind of act like he's superior. Like most of the security, like most of the bodyguards for this guy do.
Yeah.
So like he doesn't really say anything. Like he just kind of like looks at you, looks over at Iz, and then he walks away.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I grab Iz by the back of his neck, shake him a little bit, and drag him to the armory.
So you're basically treating my character like a cat.
Well, you really, really ticked him off. Twice. Now.
Fair point.
Figured it would be.
Okay, during this exchange, Rattle, what are you doing?
Besides laughing.
There's no possibility that I have sneaked off to like the shower rooms.
Insubordination, you say?
Personal hygiene, I say?
I don't give a shit, I say.
Now,
Well, to be honest, the army is quite keen on personal hygiene.
They are also very keen on discipline as well. Just keep in mind, like you could go to the shower. Remember, this is against your boss's orders.
Who says I'm gonna take a shower in the shower room?
No, you know what I'm saying.
That I go to the shower rooms doesn't mean that I'm gonna take a shower.
No, you're gonna lurk there, you perv.
No, I'm gonna just grab a ball
my
of soap.
God.
Okay, so Rattle, you are heading to is it called this?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, we'll just call it, like, I know there's a different word for it, but we'll just say the showers.
Latrines.
No, latrines. Well, latrines, like, isn't that like specifically the toilets though?
Yeah.
Military bathroom. No, I don't want pictures of it. Word. There.
Is actually these are called the combat shower, the military shower, the sea shower, the staggered shower. Like it depends, like which, like where in the military you are, but they just say shower.
Oh no, it is. Latrine is actually accurate. It will refer to bathroom or toilet. So basically, any kind of I don't know, sanitation.
All right, so yeah, you head over to the latrines then.
Hey. I'm gonna grab a bar of soap.
Oh yeah, you could easily get a bar of soap.
Mm-hmm.
All right, now 10k is you're in the armory. What are you looking for? Or what do you plan on doing?
Well, I'm not looking for anything. I release Iz and basically give him an earful. Like, if you ever try to do something stupid like that again, I will have them write you up for court martial, and you will lose that said court martial because I will be damn fucking sure of it that you will not walk as a free man. Do you hear me? Nice like that.
Yes. Is heard. Is yes. No. Won't do it.
No,
No,
no
won't
second
do it.
chances. This is it. You have to prove yourself. Because if you want to be worth my while, you have to fucking make sure that that's the case.
I do want to say, if we're the A
This is
team,
humble.
fucking Cerelia's Murdoch.
Wait, what?
Wait, what was that about
Why not?
Cerelius Murdoch?
Yeah, if we're the A team, Cerelia's Murdoch.
Yeah.
Why do you wanna call me a Murloc?
No, not
Murdoch.
Murdoch.
Murdoch. What's
never
that?
watched A team.
Uncultured.
Fucking
Jesus.
uncultured swine.
I'm surprised you guys know who Murdoch is. That's so old. That's like before your time.
You know, no.
Okay,
No, it's
okay.
not.
Where is he
I
from?
wasn't on TV when I was 8. Oh, Christ.
Where is Murdoch from?
It's from the TV show The A Team.
Also,
Never heard of it.
on TV right after Teletubbies, so I watched it every fucking day.
If it's
It was after-
okay, if it's starting to, those are old reruns. Then those had to be reruns because I saw The A Team when I was a kid.
Oh no, we're definitely reruns, but I
Oh.
did watch them as a kid.
Mr. T was
After it
Mr. T was everybody's favorite.
Oh no, actually, Murdoch was mine.
But
He-
why do you
he loves
think
drinking milk.
Why do you think of Murdoch?
Because he's an idiot.
Oh yeah, Murdoch
thought that
wasn't
was
an idiot. He wasn't an idiot. He was
Special.
he was chaos. He was
Yes,
chaos
I
in
love
human
chaos.
form.
As a kid, that really struck home for me. Chaos. Yeah. But also the hot dude, kind of liked him as well. Don't know his name.
I think Face, yeah.
Yeah, I also kind of liked him. For aesthetic reasons.
Mm-hmm. Come on, keep it in your pants, Ren. Now,
I'm not wearing any. Okay? Don't out me like that.
you outed yourself. Nope. Nope. No, I'm sorry. I'm not. I'm going to because like I've recently started working out, and it's been like 3 years since I exercised, and my body's reminding me of that right now.
Your body is reminding me that getting older sucks. Also, physical
Yeah.
movement is overrated.
Yeah,
I'm
kids.
just thinking
D-
alcohol.
don't grow old, kids. It's not worth it.
It's a trap.
Ren,
It's
stop
a
it.
fucking threat.
Stop growing old, Ren.
I'm trying.
Stop
but
it.
My potions are not working.
Stop. I could hear you growing older over the mic. Stop it.
That's why I drank, so my brain is always 5-year-old.
Wow, guys. Wow.
What? We're being chaotic, like always. What's up?
We've always been chaotic.
Yeah, we love being chaotic.
Well, you're only as old as you feel, and I'm mashed potato years old.
It
Hmm.
would-
If we're as old as we feel, then I'm basically about to die.
Oh, well, that's why I'm exercising. I don't want to die. Now,
Rated.
well, enough about my health issues. So, okay, Rattle, was there anything else you wanted aside from the soap, or was there anything you wanted to do?
Me?
Rattle.
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 Yes.
Okay, outside of the soap, was there anything else you wanted to do or take?
And what kind of soap did I actually grab?
No, it's like,
No, is it like a liquid version? Is it just a solid bar of soap?
I'd say it's a solid
Is it
bar of
like
soap.
that weird powder they get in the military?
No, it's a bar of soap. The kind you could put in a
Okay.
sock and beat somebody over with.
Oh, that's nice.
I don't know. Have anybody
Hey,
ever seen?
yes.
Have you seen the movie Full Metal Jacket?
I have. I know exactly which scene you're
Yeah.
I actually have done put a bar of soap in a sock and just slammed somebody with it.
Uh,
on school, right?
No comment.
It was at school.
I can hear Cranky drinking something.
nope, he's trying to revert to being 5 years old, I think.
I
All right, so you get
drink about this much.
okay. So you got your soap. What you gonna do, Cranky?
I'm gonna hide the soap.
Okay.
Where are you gonna hide this soap?
I have pockets. I have pockets and pouches and galore.
I didn't hear
okay,
you say
Cranky.
any of that.
Are you gonna hide it in your prison pocket?
No.
Moving on. Okay, 10K.
Why would I put soap in my present pocket? The moment I fart, it shoots out like a fucking like an artillery shell. Why would I ever do that? I don't want to fart bubbles.
It would be funny though.
Exactly. What rinse it?
No,
Yes.
no, just no. There, no.
This one shot has gone to hell. 10K.
Well, so it's us, you know, the chaotic 3.
Nope.
So,
Well, I should have made a one shot more applicable to your one shot personalities. Like I noticed, like when we do the one shots, everybody's so much more chaotic because you don't have to worry about the consequences of your actions.
like, we don't get attached to our characters as much.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Even though I still really am attached to Nif, the intern with a fear of dogs. I
And
still kind of really like her.
And the coffee addiction.
That's still. I have a of iced coffee right next to me, so I'm gonna pretend we didn't say that.
All right. You are in the armory. You're already with Iz. You just finished chewing them out.
Yeah.
Now, what is your plan? What are you guys going to
well-
do? What are you looking for?
Well, we first need to find the group, and I was thinking of having a few of the team actually infiltrate, because Sor and Cranky said that was their branch, infiltration, right? Or did I?
That's a specialization. Sneak in, stealth, infiltrate.
Yeah. So I think I want to let them at least try to do that. Emphasis on try. But I do want to leave a few of the other teammates behind as, backup. And I'm just doubting because I have, long range weapon. But at the same time, I really don't trust these two by themselves.
All right, so
You know what? Fuck it. Let's
We-
go let them go by themselves.
we do know that you want to send in stones, so you could get a pair of send in stones right now.
Yeah.
How many pairs do you want?
2. Well, I'm gonna give 1 stone to Rattle, 1 stone to Iz, 1 for me, and I want another 1.
Now, so you know the way send in stones work is like each pair are connected to each other. So
Yeah.
so 2 send in stones can only ever communicate with themselves.
Yeah, no, I get that.
Okay, so you're gonna give 1 each to Rattle and Iz, and who's gonna
Yeah.
hold the receivers?
I'm gonna hold a receiver, and one of the NPCs is gonna hold a receiver.
All right. Is there anything else you want? Any other equipment?
Guys, do you need anything?
A shower,
No.
a knife,
Well,
a dagger, something small.
A dagger? Yeah, sure.
Something to
I-
match the sense of a fucking English breakfast.
French,
Well,
You
there
know,
was-
French toast.
I doubt
Oh.
that 10k would allow me to have a dagger with me at the current point.
That's up to
Well,
him.
if you're going on mission, then you're kind of gonna have to have weapons.
Well,
So I wouldn't make too much of a fuss if you having a dagger, but I am gonna sternly look at you in the eye and repeat what I had said earlier. Court martial, don't do anything stupid.
fair. But yeah, just the knife, some leather armor, and a small shield, possibly, if possible.
Yeah, that sounds okay. I don't know much about what the other people that we're going to be infiltrating looks like. And what kind of weapons they usually have. Do we know anything about that? Coco?
The only information you know that there is an army of bandits that has been harassing the forces of your allies and your own forces. Let's see, what kind
By
of
the way,
information?
guys.
Yes?
As annoying as it is, I actually have to leave.
Ah, Christ.
Like, are you
Really?
going to come back, or is you just done for the night?
I'm done for the night. I can't stay more.
Oh, what time is it? Oh, it's already 1 p.m. over here, so... Alright, Cerelli, well, thank you for showing up. Appreciate it. We actually had some very unfetful things for your goblin.
And yeah, sorry about that.
Alright, you take care. I'll
Thank
take care
you
of your
too.
goblin.
Thank you. I hope he survives, but if he dies,
He
well,
won't.
yeah, so be it.
Look, so far,
He is
9 out of
quite
10,
chaotic.
you've died.
Okay, so...
So take care.
Take care,
Bye.
Cerellia. Later. Now, as far as the bandits, you do know that they don't have like an official uniform, no kind of special brandings or marks that identifies them as a group. It's just a mismatch of armor, clothing, things that you could assume that they've scavenged off of other forces.
Yeah, okay. So nothing special will be needed. Which is good. Rattle, do you need anything?
A knife?
Okay, you got it.
Like all basic weapons and equipment you guys should easily get.
Is a pistol and basic weapon.
Yeah, you got a pistol.
Can I get a silenced one?
Those donuts.
High or low?
You can literally put a potato at the end of a gun and it will work as a silencer.
No, but you want a legit silencer, so I'm gonna do a destiny roll here. There's no kind of silencers like that.
There are no potatoes.
No. I mean, if you put a potato at the end of the gun, I mean, you're more likely to jam the gun.
Yeah.
No.
And we'll say like these kind of weapons, it's firearms, they're not like the super modern type of weapons. These are more the Renaissance style weapons.
Flintlock.
Yeah, like single shot flintlocks, those kind of
Oh,
things.
flintlock will definitely shoot a potato.
Ain't gonna cover up the sound.
Says you.
Yeah, they ain't gonna cover up the sound.
I can send you videos that says stuff, but
All right, well, you could take potatoes if you want.
yeah. How many potatoes do I have?
You have a sack of potatoes. You could bring a sack of
Yee.
potatoes with you.
Yay.
Rin, now you want to send Is and Rattle. Are they going to be the only ones you send?
No, I'm gonna send 2 of the other ones with them as well.
Okay. So, let's speed this up along. How are you guys going to try to attempt to find the bandits?
Do we have any information about them?
All you know is that they're somewhere within the forest between where you guys are currently stationed and the neighboring country, which is, or your allies, which is north of you. There's about a 20-mile difference. I don't know how long that is in kilometers.
No
40.
clue.
40 kilometers.
40, 35. Pick a leave.
Now, you guys got a general idea of how far it is.
Yeah, we sort of. Yeah.
Okay, so how are you going to approach this?
We should wait until nightfall, until they're good and drunk, and so they can stealth into there and just pretend that they've been there all along.
Well, that's the thing. You don't know where they are.
We can literally send one guy to one place and one guy to the other. Use the sending stone to communicate, and if they aren't at one place, they should be at the other.
Yeah, but the stones only connect with each other.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, okay, never mind.
Okay,
I was
yeah.
thinking...
Yeah, so what you could do, like, eat those 4 people, give them each a stone, and you have the receivers for all of them, Ren. Would you like to try
You can
that?
be the radio operator.
Yeah.
Okay, so is that the plan you guys want to go with?
Yeah.
Alright, so Rattle is NPC 1, NPC 2. You guys head off in different directions throughout the forest. You wait till nightfall. Go ahead and I'm going to do a destiny die. You guys go ahead and give me stealth, no, infiltration checks.
Do I still smell like an English breakfast?
Since you didn't really wash yourself off. You don't smell like a fresh English breakfast. But there is a little bit of funk to you. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Is there any like dirt and armor around?
Yeah, you could like scrub yourself with dirt if you like.
Yeah, I will do that.
So I rolled a 2 on the destiny die, which is terrible for the party.
Why do I constantly hear yawning?
I think Ren is tired.
No, it's
That's
not
coming from you, Coco.
I'm not yawning.
Yelling.
children.
Oh, yeah, there's
Little
children.
kids.
Yeah, there's children playing outside my balcony. I got the door closed. Goddamn kids, go!
Coco, just be honest. The little children just escaped your basement. Come on.
I don't have a basement. I live in an apartment.
Mm-hmm. I don't also.
Why don't you kids go inside and play video games like a normal child? Why did you go out, be outside, and get exercise?
Oh, the reverse boomer. Go inside and play video games, goddammit.
You know, when I was
Stop playing on my lawn.
You know, when I was a kid, some guy yelled at me for playing outside. Says I should be inside reading books.
Well, I would have been like, okay, bye.
Well, okay, to his offense, I was playing in the streets with the rest of my friends. But we always got out of the way when a car came by. He's like, you kids should be inside. You shouldn't be outside playing. He's like, you should be reading books. And my response was like, I finished reading 3 books the past few days. It's the first time I've been out. Well, you should read a 4th book.
How many books did you read, old man?
Alright. So, let's see, okay. No, I need Cranky Pants. Or Rattle, you need to give me your infiltration check. I have no idea how many. Wait, I think let's say 8 for Sorelia.
So it is 3 plus my intelligence plus my infiltration. Right?
Yes.
Coco. Okay.
1,
So that
2,
means-
3, 4.
That means.
So-
Ta-da!
You also got a 4. Okay. Ren, they head out. One of the sending stones, like you feel like vibrate. It actually belongs to one of the belongs to NPC number 2.
Okay.
But the voice coming from the stone is not that of NPC number 2.
Okay, we lost one.
He's like,
Okay.
and who does this stone belong to?
Your mother.
Ah, we got one with a sense of humor. Oh, you rich folk think you could just keep pushing us around? We're coming for you. We got your man here, and we ain't giving him back. At least not in one piece.
This is your mother.
I'm so sorry.
Good going, Chief.
I'm shit. And this is why they never picked me as a leader. Well, all
You
kidding
did this,
aside.
Coco.
You're not hearing any of this, Rattle.
I know, I'm not saying this is
Yeah.
not.
Now, just so you know, this is just because I rolled a 2 on the Destiny die.
Goddamn cuckoo. couldn't you have rolled better?
Now, here's the thing, Rattle. You have been searching through the forest for about like 3 hours, and you think you happened upon the bandit camp. Now, you're able to peer around, like you're hiding behind some trees and bushes, I assume. In this camp, like it's a fairly large camp, and you count. Wait, what's your intelligence, by the way?
I have 1 point in it.
Okay, just so you know, 1 point means that you're actually incredibly smart.
Yee.
Yeah, like 0 means you're just like kind of like average intelligence. 1 is like you're really smart, and a 2 that's like Stephen Hawking genius. Okay, so just a quick glance, you could count that there's about 100-ish bandits within this camp.
That's
Oh
a
dear.
lot.
Fuck. What kind of building and what kind of camp is it?
I mean, it seems to be like very makeshift. Like there are no buildings. There's no structures. Like at most you see like a few cloth tents. With your infiltration check, I'll say like you could assume that this isn't a static camp. As in like they keep moving from place to place.
Can I use the sending stone to let know that I found the camp?
Yes, you can talk directly to Rin if she has the stones. He.
Yep.
Found.
Yeah.
Found that.
Okay, so you found a camp.
Yes.
Do you happen to be able to spot number 2?
Can I?
Okay, now number 2. Okay, you guys went into different directions. I'm going to give a destiny die to see exactly how close number 2 was to you. Remember, the higher the better. Okay, so when you guys spread out, is let's say Iz went far to the northwest. Rattle, you went like north by northwest. 2 went north by northeast, and 1 went northeast. So Rattle was maybe within a mile searching in that area from where you were at.
Okay.
As far as like whether you've seen him or not, you have not seen him.
Well, keep an eye out. Be careful. They found one of us, so they might be expecting more of us trying to infiltrate. Our first priority now is finding number 2. Fuck the mission. Find number 2.
Okay, and you get a message from Iz. And Iz is just talking about how he found all these berries in a bush and they are just delicious.
Don't just eat random berries. Oh wait, would save me a lot of trouble. Yeah, you go ahead. Eat some berries. Go eat some berries. You useless fucking gnome.
I'm just trying to imagine like what Iz would be doing right now. Maybe he's trying to pickpocket a tree. I don't know.
Probably.
Okay, Rattle. What are you doing?
I'm just keeping a distance and trying to listen for voices. To like get like a voice pattern going on of certain things I might use.
Give me another infiltration.
That was 66.
So it's 1, 2, you get 3 successes.
Yeah.
You do hear like this voices all over the place, but they're not incredibly loud, but you could pick up on a couple distinct voices and latch onto them. While you spy on them, you do hear something They catches your ear, like you can't get any specifics, but somebody keeps mentioning Lizario. Those are your allies. No, I mean, yeah, Lizario, which are your allies. So they're talking about Lizario right now.
I tried to follow the conversation.
Okay, you're gonna need to get closer, which might expose you. So you could give me a stealth check to try to see if you're going to remain hidden, or you're going to try to go about it in a different way.
That means that 66s.
Okay, I'm going to do a basic perception check. So you got 1, 2, 3. I'm going to roll 3d6. If they crit on this, you are going to be spotted.
What?
They crit.
Oh my god.
What are the chances? There's like a 33% chance that happened.
I swear, every time we play one of these one-shots, we all fucking die.
Can I pretend that... Wait, did they see me or did they see the bush move?
They noticed you in the bushes and the trees.
So they're just seeing a bird in the tree.
They
Can
see
I
it.
just pretend that I'm a crow, that I just go like, caw?
You are fairly big to be mistaken for a regular crow.
I'm a special crow. Caw.
Okay, so let's see here.
A for fucking creativity, though.
Oh my god, okay. So 8 guys spot you.
Caw?
They kind of raise their weapons, a combination of like a bows, guns, and this short swords. It's like, who goes there? And then like you look over and you go, caw.
Wow.
Like, get over here right now.
Fuck. How far away are these?
We'll say, I'm gonna do a destiny die here. We'll say that the closest one is maybe about 5 meters away.
What is the closest one wielding?
He has a pistol.
Average person can at least dodge 1 bullet.
You're gonna definitely attempt to run and take a defensive action.
I'm gonna jump out of the tree and try to run away, and as I jump I go meow.
Alright, so you're leaping from the tree, you're saying meow. Or you are actually saying the word
cat noise.
meow. Okay, and then you're gonna run away.
Cat noise just so that they might think that I'm insane.
Okay, you begin to run away. Go ahead and give me a defensive combat check, which is just gonna be 3. Plus your stats, your attributes, which is going to be an extra 2. And since this is a defensive row, you add another 2 to that. So you have 7 dice.
76.
Let's see, you got 1, 2 successes. Okay, they're getting 6d6 on their combat. Now they need to get over a 2. Meeting is just tie-in when it comes to this, okay? So,
of course they will be.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What kind of armor are you wearing?
Light. Like height, like something is easily maneuverable in.
Okay. Fortunately, the weakest of pistols will be able to pierce that. So they got 3 combats over you. So let's see what's that in Cogent. Let me look at the cheat sheet.
Did I die?
No,
Probably.
you're not dead. If they got 5 successes over you, then you would have died outright. with 3 successes, let's see. I'm looking at the cheat sheet. I'm going to bring it up over here. They got a level 3 victory, which is a serious injury. So you take a -3 dice permanent, a -3 dice penalty permanently to all physical-based dice checks. Do you have any strength points, by the way?
No, I do not.
Okay, so you can't reduce this. So you take a shot on the backside, and you're not in danger of dying, but you are seriously wounded. So any physical checks after this, you're going to get a 3 dice penalty. And then you hear like one of the bandits yell like, "Get after him!"
Can I try to hide
Yes.
and use my thief vocation to hide in the shadows?
Yes, again. And also, are you going to mention anything to 10K about this?
I'm fucked.
You're fucked.
Found me. I'm running. Got shot.
Where are
I'm
you?
fucked.
Give your position.
Didn't I give my position earlier?
Not specifically. Like, she knows the direction you went in.
Yeah, we're running towards you. We need a better location.
Okay.
Follow the person that is making weird animal noises.
I swear I should have fired him. Yeah, sure.
All right. Rattle, you want to use your thieving skills to improve your stealth, right?
Mhm.
Okay. So we're gonna go with this again in case like anybody who's just joined the chat. Thank you. Well, hope you're doing great. What is it? Decade you? Hope you're having a great day. So for the assist, I'm giving you the basic difficulty of a 3. Roll your thievery vocation, which is going to be 3, plus whatever dice you have, points you put in there, plus your reflex. I'm going to let you add your reflex to this. How many dice does that give you?
6.
Okay, so you're rolling 6d6. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 2 points higher than a 3. So when you roll your stealth check, you get 2 automatic successes.
Huzzah.
So go ahead and roll up your stealth.
My stealth is... Where is stealth? So it's 3 plus that, it's another 6.
Okay, 66. You got
And
1,
I have 4 successes.
2, 4 total successes. I'm going to roll a perception check for these guys. I think they only roll 4 dice, so they need a crit in order to see you. Okay. You're able to like how do you want to hide? Do you want to be in the bushes? Do you want to be up in the tree? What are you trying to do?
I'm gonna try to climb as high as up in the trees and just... If there are any like loose tree branches with leaves, I will just push them in front of me.
Okay. Now, since your character is enfeebled and you did take a gunshot, you're not going to be able to climb too high. You're just maybe a few feet above the ground before your injuries are too much for you, but you are able to hide within a whole bunch of leaves and like above head height of most people. And you know people don't tend to look up.
Mhm.
So you're well hidden. The bandits are currently like stretched out and they're just fanning out within the forest trying to search for you.
I use the sending stone and I whisper, I'm in one of the trees. They lost me. Caca.
10K, what are you doing? You know you already lost
Oh.
one of your men has been captured, and another one is currently being searched for.
Yeah, we are trying to find them, obviously.
Well, yeah, but what are you doing exactly? Are you communicating with the other guys that are out searching?
Yeah, of course. We're communicating, trying to see if we can spot the bandits that are, chasing Rattle. Do we spot anything? Do we hear anything or anything like that?
Okay, so I assume you're telling NPC 1 to head in the direction that Rattle was heading towards.
Yeah.
And you probably... Are you saying the same thing to Iz?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Oh, I heard that struggle. What about the other... Okay, because you have 6 soldiers with you that were hanging back. What are they doing?
They're with me, making sure that we're not being followed. At least a few of them are doing that. At least I hope so. They're not gonna fucking stupid.
Okay. So you yourself are actually starting to head in the direction of Rattle.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna go on.
I'm gonna roll a destiny die here. That's a 6. That's not good. No.
That's not good.
No, you want to get... You definitely want to get higher than a 10 when these destiny dice are rolled.
Okay. Then we fuck.
Okay. Right, it was probably about 20 minutes you're hiding in the trees. More and more bandits are spreading out from the camp and they're looking through the forest. And you hear this squat little voice like, "Hey, let go of me!" And one of the bandits is dragging away a goblin. It's like, "This guy tried climbing on my head. I think he's crazy."
Jesus Christ, is such a fucking dipshit. Oh my god.
He got more
And it's like,
court martials now.
Well, he's gonna be dead soon.
and it's like, and the goblin's like, "I just wanted to pet you on the head." But it doesn't really seem like they're treating him roughly. They're more like treating him like he's just some crazy homeless guy they found out there.
Okay.
And you know they're bringing him back to the camp, and Iz just looks really confused at the entire situation.
Well, that's one thing that does not surprise me.
Now, Rin, I want 10k to roll me a survival check to see if you could successfully track to see where Rattle went.
Survival. Okay, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. Slash or 5d6 and 1,
2, you got 3 successes. Right, that's gonna be enough. Like you were able to find the trail that Rattle left behind.
Yeah.
And you think you're heading in the right direction. So give me a stealth check to make sure you and your group are able to stay hidden. Because you do know that the bandits are searching the area right now.
1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Slash R 66.
1, 2,
1,
3,
2,
4,
3.
5.
Oh damn!
Very
That's
nice.
crit.
Right, you're able to. Okay, maybe about close to 100 meters out, you do see movement, like multiple signs of movement within the forest. So you're able to tell your group to keep their heads low. Everybody stays down, out of sight, and you're pretty confident that nobody's seen you. I will do a perception check, but they can't beat a 5. Rattle, go ahead and give me a perception check.
1.
That's that plus that. That means that is this.
Wait, do I have to give 1 too?
No, this is to see like if Rattle noticed you.
Oh, okay.
Okay, Rattle, it's been about another half an hour. They don't seem to be letting up on their search. At least not yet. What are you doing up in the tree? Are you going to continue talking on the stone?
What direction is the camp in comparison to me?
The camp in relation to you will say is north of you. And you do know that your group is going to be about southwest of you.
Southwest. Did I pick any voices up from like one of the bigger guys? That seems like to be in command.
Now we did do that infiltration check earlier, and I did say you were able to pick up on the voice of a couple of guys. So if you're trying to imitate the voice of one of the bandits, you could definitely do that.
I will do that, and I'm trying to say, he went east.
Go ahead and give me deception roll.
Deception. It is just.
Now I'm gonna roll 46, and this is what you got to beat. They got a 1, you got a 3. All right, about more than half the bandits head east. The other group you see is heading back to the camp. Go ahead and give me a perception check to see if you could hear what they're mumbling. One, two. Okay. All you can really hear is something about moving camp.
Okay.
10K. You suddenly see like a lot of the movement up ahead just begin to move away from your group.
Okay. I make sure 2 of the guys stay behind while I run up ahead with the remaining. Stealthily run up ahead, of course. Just want to add that. To see if we can find Rattle and number 2.
Okay, go ahead and give me another stealth check, and Rattle, you give me a perception check to see if you can spot them.
1, 2, 3.
Right now, you're okay. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Okay, you're definitely able to spot them. Like, it's really hard. It's very slight, but you barely notice the movements from your unit approaching near your direction, but not directly towards you.
Okay.
Now, Rattle, you do still have the sending stone, so you could communicate with them.
Yeah, I tell this stone that we're closing in on him, that he should tell us what he sees so we know where to go.
Half of them went towards east, and the others went back talking about moving camp.
Okay, I use that information to try and locate Rattle. Do we find the fucker?
Well, Rattle, you see where they're at, so you could guide them to you.
Well, seeing that I was not allowed to take a shower earlier.
I mean, you
It's
don't
about your life.
you don't have to tell them where you're at.
I'm not telling them where I'm at. I do say to them that the camp is up north.
Okay. It is at this point, 10K, like you are able to see glimpses of the camp up north, and you do see a lot of movement up there. Like there are a lot of people in this camp.
Yeah. Okay. Hold on a second. Ja, stressed. Sorry, my parents. Well, well, if we know there's a lot of movement, well, we still haven't found Rattle. So I want to continue searching for him. That's what my character would do. Hello?
Right? Yeah, no. If you want to talk to him through the sending stone, if you want to give him an order, say any commands or what.
Yeah, I want to give him the order to make himself known to us so we can find him. And because did we hear those gunshots earlier?
I see that first gunshot is probably too far for you to hear.
Okay.
Those only the one shot.
Yeah, well, I just want to make sure my team's okay and ready so we can extract number 2. And therefore, I'm trying to find the fucking crow guy. and see if he's okay.
Okay, so what exactly are you telling Rattle?
I tell Rattle that if his
No, go
if
ahead.
his
Speak to
secure-
him. We're playing.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Rattle, I need you to make a sound or do something that will attract our attention. Try mimic a great tit for me. Yeah? I will know it's you and we will follow in the direction of the sound.
The first thing that came to mind was, what the fuck kind of noise does a poop make?
No, a great tit.
The great tit is a bird. Honest,
Yeah,
it's
I
a
know,
bird.
but my mind immediately went to like an actual boob.
Mm-hmm.
Glimesh.
I won't lie. That's where my mind went to.
I know what the bird is. I'm just gonna make a meowing noise.
No. Yeah, okay.
Wow.
You definitely hear the meowing sound.
Okay, well, we're just gonna go and follow that meowing sound because nobody can fucking follow orders anyway. So when I say bird, he says cat, probably.
And I want to shower, you say no.
Yeah, because you disrespected your boss. Don't disrespect your supervisor. Yeah.
Right. You are able to find Rattle up in the trees.
Wow.
Christ. I will have one of my men help him down and tend to his wound on his back that we can definitely tell because, you know, blood.
Wow.
Okay. Yeah. Since somebody's helping you out of the tree, like, are you going to let yourself be helped out of the tree, Rattle?
No.
Okay. What are you doing?
I'm staying in the tree. It's safe up here.
All right. Well.
There's a reason why our one-shots never fucking result to anything. Just
I
saying.
just been shot. I'm in pain. I'm somewhere high and safe.
No, what?
The one time with a one shot, I do a little bit of self-perseverance and I get bullshit for it.
I mean, I don't know if this is self-preservation, seeing as how they're trying to tend to your wound and you're refusing, but you do you.
Yeah,
but I'm
you
also
bleed
paranoid
out.
and I don't trust anybody.
True, you are paranoid and you think there's a spy in the army.
For the same thing, they're probably gonna pour something in my wound and make it worse. Yeah, try to make a counter argument against that.
Well, just I don't know. Stay behind, suffer. I don't know anymore.
Wow.
Well, if he doesn't want to come out, then I'm not gonna force him. I'm just gonna go and wing it solo then.
All right, at this point, everybody go ahead and give me a perception check. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Rin, go ahead and give me a perception check.
I'm still typing. Hold on. I'm not that fast.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. You all definitely notice beforehand that a group of bandits begin to circle around you, and they're all being led by this small goblin figure.
By is?
The goblin's like, I thought I smelled blood in this direction. And yes, like you said you shot one of my soldiers, so I thought you might be around here.
Wow.
You motherfucking idiot.
Wow.
I'm not even surprised.
And it's like, you say I'm the fool, but you didn't realize you had a spy in your own force this entire time.
I fucking knew it! Shadow just shouts that out loud.
And the bandits all bring up their weapons and say, drop your weapons and come quietly.
Now?
No. No.
Hey, hold up. Let's see how many are there. Let's see. We'll say there's about like 19 bandits surrounding you.
19? Cranky,
Now?
are we gonna go down fighting?
All I have is a fucking flintlock pistol and a dagger.
That's
Why the
I
fuck
asked.
not?
Yeah, okay, we're going
Wait.
into battle, Coco.
Alright, okay. We could do this. I wasn't expecting it. Sure.
Yeah, well, in my defense, I have to go to bed in half an hour.
Well,
So
see,
it kinda like,
well, you see,
You're
I
tired?
figured like if you guys just like surrendered, we could like okay, we could just end it there, and maybe we could continue this like way later, like with other things planned. There's 19 of them. I don't think you're gonna survive this.
okay, well, we can also surrender. That's fine with me.
I mean, if you want to fight, like we could do a combat if you like.
No, but I'm gonna die, and I kind of like my character. I kind of don't want to die, but I also don't want to play for another 2 hours because Mama needs sleep.
No, I get it, and it is yeah, it's getting around that time where we normally end a D&D stream anyway.
Yeah, well, not exactly, but this is the first time I actually have to get up early, so I'm kind of like, I have to get up at 8. Shit.
Okay, so at this point, we'll say you guys are capped. I did have more stuff planned, but yeah, it is getting late. But yeah, we'll put a pause on this one shot. Maybe it'll become a 2-shot. Who knows? But
Yeah, depending on how fast we die.
now, next week, we should be playing Caramel's Curse of Strahd campaign.
Yeah, I'm still working on my character, but yeah, I'm excited.
Now, speaking of, Ren, I actually did want to talk to you about your character. Like, did you
Yeah.
want to make our character friends? That, you know, we already know each other.
I was kind of leaving that up to you because I
Well-
don't mind either way. I think it would be cool to have us know each other because I think that if we were to roleplay meeting and everything we discussed in the private chat, I think that would give away a lot of it. And I don't know how comfortable with that you are.
Because, like, I didn't want to force you into this because I didn't know what you were planning with your character. And I didn't want to assume that this would just happen. So that's why I want to
Mhm.
talk with you, make sure, like, it's cool that our characters know each other. If you don't want that to happen, that's fine.
Oh no, I think that would be pretty fucking cool because it does fit with my character to have friends.
Okay, now, I know, like, you know the secret of my character.
Yeah.
I like honestly, I forgot what your secret was. I gotta.
Wait, we need a secret?
We have a secret. You don't need one.
No, yeah, this is a backstory on our character. It's like she knows a little bit of my backstory, and I know a little bit about hers.
Mhm.
Now, my character is very because like this just came into my mind earlier when I was watching AVGN earlier today. My character is very proper. Like, you know, he wears a suit and he kind of, like, I wouldn't say like super orderly, but he's like the straight cop, like in a buddy cop show. And I didn't know if you were going to go with the wild cop kind of attitude.
He is not as mannered as most people, but that's because of his background. So there might be a few annoyances for your character there.
Well, what I'm thinking of, like, I don't know if you ever seen the Lethal Weapon movies. Have you?
Yeah. Good cop, bad cop.
Well,
Wild
what
card.
Not
Straight
really like
shooter.
good chop and bad. Yeah, but more like a straight shooter in the wild card.
Yeah. He
Like-
is a bit of a wild card. I'm not gonna. They are a bit of a wild card. Yeah.
Okay, because I was kind of thinking we could probably do that buddy cop wild card straight shooter kind of thing.
Yeah, I can make them a bit more chaotic.
Well, but I don't want to influence what your character does.
Oh no, I still wasn't really figuring it out. I hadn't really figured it out yet, but I actually kind of like having a really chaotic character, and I think I will have to tweak it. I know your idea, but I think I can make it work, but I have to tweak a few things.
But like I said, like if it doesn't work with what you're planning, like don't change your character based on what I'm saying. I want you to
Oh
make.
no,
You know,
I can't. I don't want to change anything about the background or anything, but it does make it easier for me to determine how I'm gonna play them.
okay.
Because I was struggling a little bit with what the fuck am I gonna do? Because I tend to be like very cliche.
Okay. Oh, and Cranky, do you already have your character made for Caramel's campaign?
Mostly, yes. I only need to implement the spells I want to use.
What kind of character are you making? Like, if you don't have to tell us if you don't want to.
Well, it will be quite obvious when you see that it's an Earth Genasi.
Well, that's your race.
I'm also a druid.
Oh, okay. I think we're gonna have 2 druids because I think I can't remember if it's Bex or Eris is making a druid. I don't think we have any tanks in the group.
No.
I think almost everybody's playing some kind of ranged spellcaster.
I'm not a range.
I thought you were gonna
Well-
use a bow.
I have a bow, yes, but that just came with the package.
Okay. Alright, well, I'm looking forward to Caramel's campaign next week, and I hope everybody else is too. I'm definitely going to try to get up on everybody and D&D chat to make sure that happens. Because we're going to have a big group.
How many people are joining?
Okay, so there's going to be you, me, Cranky, Cerelia, Bex, Eris. Pretty sure Star King's joining, so that's 7. I have no idea if Tree's going to join. She's probably not going to join.
No, I don't think they are.
And Caramel did mention that she wants to bring one of her other friends that was interested in D&D and never played before, so that's going to be 8.
This is gonna be a big party. I wonder how long it's gonna last. Knowing us.
I'm going to have to talk to Caramel because I know she's worried about having too many people and how that's going to affect encounters. So I'm going to try to give her some tips on how to balance some things out.
Yeah.
So we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, I have full confidence it's gonna be alright.
Okay.
Just take some getting used to. Because we've been doing it with such small groups, it's gonna be a bit of a, change to have like a regular group of people again.
Yeah, well, these D&D modules, they're really meant for groups of 4 to 5 people, 6 tops. Like, and 6 is pushing it. Like, it's really meant for 4 people to be playing these. So having 8, which is twice the amount it's meant for, balancing that out is going to be challenging. Because you don't want to just be like, oh, well, instead of 5 skeletons, you're now fighting 10 skeletons.
Yeah.
You want something a little bit more interesting if that's going to be the case. Like, maybe instead of just 5 skeletons, and a warlock commanding the skeletons. I don't know. We'll see how it turns out. But that's for next week. So thank you everybody for showing up. Thank you everybody for watching and new follows. Follow me on Glimesh. And Minds. Thank you. Which, Rin, are you on Minds yet? There's a lot of great artists on Minds.
Oh, well, look at the time.
Well, look at the time. We're going to get going later.
On
Sorry. Bye.